Thank you for tuning in to episode 2. With Art Time Is Now, it's Doris Anderson with Door Art Consultants. I appreciate you joining us for this wonderful show of creating magical, memorable moments. This week, we're going to be focusing on Vancouver and the artists and murals that are there to inspire us and for the future of Vancouver and changing the landscape. We're looking at outdoor spaces and eating areas that are creating safe physical distances for us to enjoy each other and to be able to have these magical, memorable moments. Thank you for watching, and our word of the week is al fresco. And you might think you know what it means, but stay tuned. There could be a few surprises. Thank you. What'll I do when you are far away and I miss you? What'll I do? What'll I do with just a photograph to tell my troubles to? What'll I do? Well, I know what we'll do with a photograph, and I know what we'll do with artwork. We're going to share it with you, and we hope to bring you inspiration. The Nikkei National Museum and Cultural Centre in Burnaby, exposing the documents and testimonials of dispossession of Japanese Canadians, starts September 29th. The Canadian government broke a promise to the Japanese community in the 1940s. There was 7 years of research and one exhibition starting at the end of this month. The Vancouver Art Gallery is open and ready for your visit. The current show, Modern in the Making, features furniture, ceramics, textiles, fashion, and jewelry that is designed by immigrants who came to BC after World War II and defined the West Coast modern living in the mid-20th century. This exhibit is on until January. There are over 100 murals in Vancouver created by over 50 artists. We interviewed 2 of them, Richard Tetreault and Chris Perez. These artists enliven our experience of our outdoor spaces with their art.
I use the same color palette as directed not only by Vancouver Mural Fest but by the Robson BIA, because it was supposed to meet the color code or maybe the scheme of the Robson's BIA banners, the banners that go along the streets.
So excited today to be here with Richard Tetreault, and he's an artist I've known for 25 years. We've worked together on many different projects, and it's fantastic that we can be here with Vancouver as the backdrop, especially the large vessels in the water, because that's one of the artworks that he has done for our clients so often is images of Vancouver and the vessels and downtown in the shipyards.
In a lot of ways, it's really the collective energy of mural making, designing, and conceptualizing has been at the cornerstone of a lot of my public art projects over the last several decades now.
Sometimes there's a rebellious thread in our life that creates a new fabric. In this pandemic, for example, outdoor spaces and art bring innovation emerging and communities changing to the new experience of life. These creative new endeavors show us how we can come together with creativity and adaptability to create magic. The outdoor patios and art are one of those. I'm here today with Charles Gauthier of the Vancouver Downtown Business Improvement Association. Something we share in common is we love Vancouver. And we love Vancouver, and we want to keep Vancouver transforming.
We did notice that a number of our member businesses, retailers primarily, were boarding up their storefronts to prevent looting and anything else. And within a few days, we were approached by the Vancouver Mural Festival, and they said we can add color to those drab boards that we're up. We can bring messages of hope, messages of inspiration. And we were all over that, and we said we can help coordinate getting approvals from the building and business owners. We'll provide funding to pay the artist, and what resulted in that was about 24 murals that happened within our own BIA district. And then after a few weeks, when businesses are reopening, we had to decide what we were going to do with the murals. We wanted to retain as many as we could, and some of them will actually be displayed as part of an exhibit sometime in next month. And then we also wanted to repurpose a number of the murals. So the pawn shop, knowing what they knew and what they wanted to do, and they had a vision for actually taking advantage of the city's program to expand their patio here on the sidewalk. They said, how can we actually improve the look of the building that's actually going to be here? And we said, there's a mural that we can repurpose for that. And this mural actually was up at Lululemon at the corner of Burrard and Robson.
Yeah.
And so here it is, being
Art is changing our outdoor spaces and communities. With more patios opening and now being extended into the winter, restaurants are changing to adapt their spaces outdoors to involve the community and create safe places. Meet on Main has been supportive of the arts and artists for many years. They are showcasing art each month in their space and featuring a new artist to support the community and support the artist. Al fresco. It's an Italian word meaning in the cool air. However, the literal translation is in prison, a very, very different meaning in Italian than it is here in North America. But for our purposes of the show, al fresco is highlighting the patios that we'll be exploring, where there's wonderful opportunities for community and eating and dining with artwork to inspire. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for episode 3, where we'll be focusing on music and dance, from the young to the old, how they're inspiring us and bringing this virtually for us to enjoy. It brings a joy in my heart and a tear to my eye when I watch these shows and seeing all this wonderful creativity and all the artistry that all the people who love the music and dance that can bring to us. And I hope it brings you magical, memorable moments. Thank you, and make Canadian art part of your day.